What's up, everyone? It's Toby Ramone, and I just watched the 2025 reboot of The Naked Gun. First off, I just want to say I wanted to be wearing a Bon Jovi t-shirt for this, but all I had was a Motley Crue one, so that'll have to do. You'll get that if you've seen the movie. I'll just start by saying I have only seen the first of the originals for this series, the first Naked Gun, but it is hilarious. I love that movie, so I was already excited for this one before I saw the trailer, and then I saw the trailers and I was just on board. I think Liam Neeson is really funny. Not that I've seen him in a lot of comedies, but just from his little appearance in Ted buying Lucky Charms and just voice acting in the Lego movie. But it seemed like he could be a good replacement for Leslie Nielsen. And honestly, now that I've seen the movie, he really was. It was a freaking hilarious movie. The biggest positive I will give, well, I guess there's a few big positives, but one of the biggest will be Liam Neeson. I thought his delivery on pretty much everything was just hilarious. Honestly, it was just joke after joke after joke that kept landing, and it's been a long time since I've seen a movie like that. Honestly, the last few that I can think of where it really just made me laugh throughout the whole thing, honestly, was like Deadpool and Wolverine and Bottoms. Those were two of the funniest movies in recent memory, and I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine isn't even a straight up comedy, so it is really refreshing and nice to have a comedy in 2025 that comes out and it's just hilarious from start to finish. Yeah, and that's another great thing about this movie though, is that they try so hard with so many gags. There are so many sight gags, there are so many little jokes just constantly throughout the whole thing, whether it's just things they say like lines or visual gags. It really is reminiscent of the old Naked Gun in that way, and I think they did a really good job at capturing what made the old one so good and, kind of keeping it modern. It didn't feel like it was just doing the same thing, but honestly, even if it was just doing the exact same thing, as long as it's funny, it doesn't really matter. I feel like for a good comedy, a good story can help for sure. Like, there are some great dramedies, but for a movie like The Naked Gun, all you really need is for the jokes to land, and they absolutely did. The jokes were so funny throughout the whole movie. Pamela Anderson's in this too, and she was really funny. Her and Liam Neeson, they had good chemistry, just really funny chemistry. They were hilarious together. I don't want to go on any spoilers or anything, but there are a few standout scenes and jokes in this movie that maybe I'll touch on at the end. But yeah, it was a movie that it seemed like they got the right people to make it, because Seth MacFarlane was producing, and I wish I could remember the director's name. I can't off the top of my head, but he's one of the Lonely Island guys. He directed Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping, which is hilarious. And he did the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie for Disney Plus a few years ago, which honestly I thought was really underrated. I thought that was a super funny movie, and I was not expecting to really be into it, but I liked it a lot. And so I thought he would be a good fit for it. And yeah, just now that I've seen the movie, I don't know if I have a lot to say, honestly, other than just the originals are great. I was hoping for the new one to be great. It looked great, and then it was. I think that if this is your type of movie, where you like the old ones or parody movies in general, you're gonna like this, because it is so damn funny. Honestly, so we have this that just came out, and then in the next few years, we're gonna have Scary Movie 6, which I haven't actually seen any of the Scary Movies, so I need to catch up on those. And then Spaceballs 2, which I love the original, so I'm really hoping we can get a return of really good parody movies, because it's been a long time. It has been a long time. And yeah, it's exciting to see that this one's so good. I hope it pushes the filmmakers for Spaceballs and Scary Movie to see how good this is and just really go for it, strive for greatness with their films. So yeah, overall, I would just say it's a great comedy. It's the funniest movie I've seen in a while, so definitely go out and watch it. Now, I guess, kind of slight spoilers, it's just some of the jokes in the movie, which I guess is what you're going for, so I guess it would count as spoilers, but the two funniest parts of the movie to me that stand out in my head, at least, were, well, the joke I alluded to in the beginning, the Bon Jovi t-shirt. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That was hilarious. And then also the scene where I think it's after the first time that Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson kiss, and it kind of has this little scene where it cuts away to some cabin they're at together and they're hanging out, and you know, it's just kind of a regular romantic montage, and then they pull this book off the shelf and start doing incantations and spells, which leads to them bringing the snowman to life, which leads to the snowman being jealous of them and trying to kill them. And it was just, it was so out of left field, but it cracked me up so bad. It was really funny. And honestly, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say with this one other than just it's a funny comedy. If you're looking for a good laugh, definitely go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed.